Hi, welcome back to Conspiracy Cases. I'm Jeff Dixon, and we're looking at the Apollo moon landing hoax. And we're asking the question, we're daring to ask the question, did we really go to the moon? And did Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin really bounce across the lunar surface? Or instead, did they bounce across a soundstage somewhere tucked away out in the Nevada desert, away from the sights and the sounds of anyone that might rat them out? And they pulled off the most elaborate hoax, or one of the most elaborate hoaxes in human history. If you are a hoaxer, if you are one who believes in the conspiracy theories, then here is some of the evidence that's often used. Exhibit A, the waving flag. It's an iconic image. It is the American flag, planted by the astronauts, that appears to be almost magically swaying and flapping in the breeze. The problem, of course, with that is that there's no air on the moon. There's no breeze on the moon. NASA's explanation for this phenomenon, and you can see it yourself when you look at the clips, is that the flag was rigged with a horizontal rod to keep it upright. And this movement was caused by the astronauts twisting it into place. And after they twisted it into place and let it go, the reverberations caused it to continue to have a waving motion. Now, conspiracy theorists, however, they think that the rod explanation sounds a little too convenient. Because after all, why would a flag wave in a vacuum? No wind, no wave, right? Or they suggest what really was happening is Earth's gravity was just doing its thing because they weren't on the moon. That's Exhibit A. What do you think? Is it proof? Let's go to Exhibit B, the shadows. If you look at some of the shadows that you see in the images from the Apollo missions, the shadows cast by the objects seem to fall at odd angles. Now, skeptics will argue that this is proof of artificial lighting, perhaps a soundstage set up with multiple light sources. NASA, on the other hand, responds and says that the uneven lunar terrain caused the shadows to behave unpredictably. No Hollywood studio was used in those pictures. NASA says that the rocks in the craters are messing with the shadows. But theorists counter. Multiple light sources. That's why the shadows aren't where they are supposed to be. That's why the shadows seem so mixed up. That's why the shadows seem to unexplainably be in the wrong direction, because there were multiple light sources. Sounds like Spielberg's lighting crew must not have done a good job. If Spielberg would have been involved, and of course he wouldn't. He didn't show up till later on. And so, what about it? You've seen the images. You've seen the flag. Are those two pieces of evidence enough to get you thinking that maybe, just maybe, this whole moon landing was a hoax? And if you can somehow ignore or explain away or simply accept NASA's explanation, then you're okay. But there's more evidence. And we'll look at it next time as we continue to open up the conspiracy cases.